Hey everybody, it's Mark T here, and today is the second day of Anime North. If you're unfamiliar with what Anime North is, it is a special convention where anime fans that live in Canada go around and enjoy what's for sale, the costumes that people wear, and just a whole lot of other cool stuff. But for me, it's the shopping and, just seeing what cool costumes and pictures I can take. So, I'm going to show you what I picked up. Ready? Let's go. I'll start with the small stuff first. And this is the smallest thing I have. So, if you're unfamiliar, I did make a card game video a number of months back. And I think I mentioned Vanguard is one game I really wanted to play, but I'm a very, much like when you get new shoes, you really don't want to risk damaging them. I guess maybe a phone is a better example, but the point is, I did not want to damage this. I bought this like the OG, the original Vanguard Aichi starter deck. I love it. I still kept the box and everything. And because of that, I wanted to wait until I had actual card holders before breaking it out and starting to show and play duels and whatnot. So I got this. It was $15 and I got more than enough card sleeves for the entire starter deck. But yeah, it's simple, I know, but it was worth it. I've always wanted to get an Aichi card sleeve, and while I kind of prefer the like more adult, maybe like teenage Aichi, this one I think is actually really cool. And again, it is his starter deck, so why not? And just to clarify, I did buy more small stuff this year than like big stuff. I don't think I've ever made a video for like stuff I bought during Anime North, but this year in particular it's quite small in terms of what I bought and also the amount of which I've purchased. Found this fantastic art Donkey Kong sticker. The instant I saw this, I immediately loved it. I apologize, I didn't get to ask the person for their information, so I can't really advertise who made this, but if by any bizarre chance the person that made this sees this video, your art is fantastic, and I absolutely love the look of Donkey Kong in this. It's very cool. Also, I just love round stickers in general. It's so nice. This was also made by the same person. At least it was in the same booth, so I'm assuming that's so. And if I haven't stated it beforehand, my favorite video game character of all time is Ness from Earthbound. And then also Nestor, but he's more of a Nintendo Power character. But the point is, Ness from Earthbound is my favorite character. Just video games, no matter what. So I got this cool Ness Smash Brothers high score sticker. I just think it looks so great. Just Ness hitting the bag from Smash Bros. Because he's the best guy to choose. Awesome. Even smaller. So I'm a big fan of enamel pins. I don't have a lot of them, but the ones I do have are very special to me. So that's just my Nestor pin that I showed on this channel earlier. And I got this. It is a pin of the baby form of my favorite Digimon, which is Veemon. And I don't know, I saw it and I thought it looked cute, and it's just like, why not? Why not? It's freaking adorable. Just a little jazz right there. Next up is the stuff I'm most excited for. Now, just to clarify, I couldn't get everything I wanted this year. Right at the end of the day, I also haven't mentioned this because, again, I haven't made a video in a long time, but I am crazy into One Piece right now. I have been, oh my god, like One Piece and Elden Ring and Sekiro. Like, I'm all in katanas and samurai and, like, just badass sword fights. And so, the most badass swordsman, in my honest opinion, has to come first, which is Zoro. And they had these kick-ass, like, wooden replicas of Zoro swords. Now, I don't think they had Enma. At least I didn't see it, but I saw, I believe it's called Shusui? I think that's what it's called. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. That's what I always called it. I don't know why the hell I call it like that. But I also saw a kick-ass wooden Wado Ichimonji, which is my favorite sword that Zoro uses. So, while I may not have been able to get it from this convention, hopefully I will see it at the next convention I go to. Or I'll just get too hyped up and I'll buy it online. But that's why I don't have any sword. Damn it! I really want that. Anyways, the last bit of this is manga. Now, one of these I bought, and I have never collected this series before in my life, but I love the author. He has written and, like, done art for, like, a lot of things I really enjoy, and that is Akira Toriyama and Volume 5, Dr. Slump. Now, you might not think so, but some manga is really hard to find nowadays, especially manga that Viz made earlier in its life that just hasn't had the time to be republished. Now, I know there are more books out there. Of course there are. Like, look at this book's condition. It looks fantastic. But so far, I found this. It was a great deal. It was only $8. And, yep, Volume 5. I got 4 more to pick up. And then keep continuing. But I just, it looks so good. I've never read Dr. Slump before. The only thing I know about Arale is what happens in Dragon Ball during Goku and fuck, what's his name? Shit, sorry. Tao Pai Pai's fight where they meet up and she joins Goku in the fight. But I've looked at this artwork and it looks like so zany and crazy, and I love it. I love the silliness. It is legitimately, like, even just looking through volume 5 right now, like, I can't wait to jump into this. Yeah. And the last but not least, so I've been thinking about, broadening my horizons into different kind of manga. So the current manga I've been collecting so far is Hunter x Hunter, Rosario Vampire, God, so many others. But this particular series, I have watched a significant amount of the anime, and I have seen both movies made for this series. None of the live-action movies, however. And don't worry, I'm not talking about Death Note. But I am talking about Full Metal Alchemist. And I know to a lot of you anime fans out there, you might be shaking your head and thinking, how have you not seen this? But the reality is, I haven't. I've known about this series since high school. I read through the first few volumes, but I have never owned the series, which is why, you know what? I was at Anime North. It was a good deal, so I bought the 3-in-1. Now, usually I do prefer one volume manga, like Dr. Slump. It's just because I find it easier to hold while I'm flipping through the pages. Like, and I'm just used to it that way. But, like, honestly, if I'm gonna, like, keep in mind, like, this is, the thing is, I was looking for paperback volumes throughout the entire time that I was there. Because I really wanted, like, my favorite volume of all Fullmetal Alchemist volumes is volume 6. Because it is a story of how Ed and Al met Izumi, and it shows their adventure on that island. And then it's just like, oh, it's my favorite part of the series. I know it's silly, but it's kind of like, you know, the main purpose that evolved Ed and Al to being great alchemists in the first place. To understand that, you know, so they had no other like single volumes. I checked every single manga stand there, could not find it. All I could find was like the really, really nice but really, really expensive hardcover versions, which are nice, but it just wasn't worth the money. So I spent $40 on volume 1 of the 3-in-1 and volume 2. And since I put up $40 to get the first 6 volumes, I'm going to check them out. I'm going to see how I feel after I finish these 2 volumes, and I think I'm going to enjoy it, because there's a lot I've been enjoying about Full Metal Alchemist. Also, I'm a fan of Totally Not Mark, so I mean, like the way he talks about things in his videos, I'm not going to lie, he kind of subconsciously convinced me to actually watch it. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, I've always been interested in the series, but I've just never had the time, and I've never had the chance to buy the volumes. Also, like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's not hard to find them. If you go on Amazon, you can find Fullmetal Alchemist volumes, like, non-stop, but it's hard to find, like, these singular paperbacks. And don't get me wrong, the art on the hardcovers is fantastic, but honestly, $40 for 6 books in 2... honestly, it's a lot more worth it, in my honest opinion. So, that's it. That is all I've got for this year's Anime North. If you do live in Canada, I suggest check it out. It's honestly fantastic. It was the first convention I have ever gone to. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later.